afternoon, first grade families. Welcome back to our virtual school. I hope you had a wonderful spring break. I hope you had you got some rest and you were able to recharge for the new chapter of our school, virtual school. So we all heard the news that we're not coming back to school, but we are still continuing with education. We're still looking for many ways and different ways to help your child grow and learn. Today we had lots of trainings on different applications, apps, and Zoom and whatever we can use in teaching. Some of the things we can apply in first grade, but some not really, because we still have little kids and they're not very fluent with technology, and we want it to be less stressful for you and less stressful for them. So some of the things we will change, and starting maybe next week, maybe this week, we will change a couple things. But next week we will have some helpers that will be kind of like helping students to go through their pages, and there's going to be teachers, and Mrs. Griffin is going to come on board and help us, so we can Zoom with her as well. You can Zoom, or she can Zoom with your child if your child needs help. You just need to let me know, and I'm going to be Zooming with kids more, and maybe even teaching them some stuff through the Zoom meetings. So we're constantly looking for some other ways, so be patient with us, and we will be able to provide more packages for you. So you still have 2 weeks of work, but after that we will make new packages. So your ideas or your feedback is very crucial for us. So let us know if it works for you guys to keep whatever we are doing, or if it's way too overwhelming. I've got some feedback from your survey, and so thankful for that. So let me know if you didn't have a chance to participate in that, but you have some thoughts. So let me know. You can email, and you can provide your feedback to me. So Christ is risen, and we have hope. We are not here by ourselves. He's going to provide. He's going to deliver us, and we just need to trust him. He did all the hard work on the cross. Right now, whatever we are doing right now is way easier than what he did on the cross. I have to remember that. It's kind of gives me a little of a reassurance and encouragement that whatever he's asking me to do right now is nothing in compared to what he did on the cross. So I'm thankful for Jesus, for new life, and for forgiveness. And when I'm frustrated and mad and angry at everything that is happening, he is here, and he's providing everything we need. So I looked at the work that kids need to do this week, and I kind of divided into new stuff that I'm learning and applying, and into practice and review stuff. So I'm going to go through some new stuff that they're going to be doing this week, and I'm going to start with spelling. So my child can tap, blend, read, write, UR words. So these are the spelling words for this week. You have 6 words, and your child still has to tap, blend, put it together into the word, and write it. They can use chalk and go outside and write it on the driveway or sidewalk. That's kind of a fun recess for them. They love it when we do it at school. So don't forget to tap, and will get 1 tap. So the first one is burn, burn. So go through the words, have them tap, read, and write. On Friday they have to do the spelling test, and I would love if you could send me a picture of what they've got on the paper. I'll provide my cell phone number, so you can text me a quick picture. So don't forget to do the spelling test on Friday. Another way to help your child practice the controlled R, sounds would be this page. It has lots of good sentences where kids will have to read, find the missing word, and write it down. These are not only our spelling words for this week, these are just controlled R words. It is IR, UR, ER, all of these combinations, they make sound. So it's a very good page for them to practice the sound and know when I write ER, IR, and UR. Again, there is no like a specific way. This time you're going to write ER, this time you're going to write UR. They just have to practice, and they have to be exposed to as much practice as they can get with the controlled R sounds and words. So the next page is going to be this fun page. They did something like this before. They love it. They have to read the sentence, make a quick sketch of the word, underline the UR, and then they cut it and you staple it into a little book that they can practice. So they will have to underline it, draw a little quick sketch, and cut it, staple it. You don't have to do all these pages in one day. You can divide and split into a couple days. So let's say on Wednesday you do this page, on Thursday you do the white page. So just your child can decide when he or she is going to do that page. So that was our spelling. Read glued sounds and write glued sounds. This is going to be our foundations. Foundations again is going to come in a packet like this, and we will try to do some Zoom meetings on foundations and see if it's going to work or not, but we're still trying to find ways to implement some of the teaching. This is again a packet with lots of pages. I want children to focus on the last 2 pages for sure. If you feel like your child is going through the pages very quick and it's easy for them, they can read, tap, and they have no problems with like tapping. Again, glued sounds, they get 1 tap for, if it's, let's say if it's junk, unk. So unk gets a tap. U and K gets 3 letters together. Unk, unk, junk. So if they remember that, if they have no problem, this is something that they did before. We learned this before. It's not a new information. They already know it. So if they can do this page and a couple more pages with no problems, then you don't have to do every single page. Just do a couple of words from each page and move on to the next page. But if your child struggles with the tapping or with reading, please make sure you do these pages with them and let me know. I can Zoom with your child and I can go over the certain pages with your child. Again, I will try to have a Zoom meeting with groups so I can do foundations with them a little bit towards the end of this week. The last 2 pages I really want them to focus on because they have a harder time with AN, AM, and ALL. So I would like them to practice these glued sounds. And the next page is going to be reading and filling the blanks. Again, it's a very good practice when they have to read the sentence, find the word that's missing, tap it, write it down. So this last 2 pages I want them to finish completely. Okay? So that was foundations. And again, it's not something new. They did this before. I'm not sure if I send you a scanned chart of glued sounds. If I didn't, I will include it in this email as well. I'll send it to you if you have a printer at home. Print it and go through the words and tap. Again, glued sounds, they get only 1 tap, 3 fingers, 1 tap together. Unk, onk, ink. So they get pink, ink, junk, unk. They get 1 tap, 3 fingers together. Okay, so now we're going to go to the math pages and model, read, and write numbers to 120. So this week they will finish chapter 6, and you have 4 pages. But we are going to skip 6.8. It's a little bit challenging for the kids, and if they don't have a manipulatives at home, it's not going to be helpful for them. And it's challenging to teach without kids in the classroom, and it's something that we can skip. It can be a kind of like a challenge page or extra page if they completed everything. So 6.8 we are not going to do. So you can recycle it or leave it for them to extra practice it. We will start with 6.9 this week. and they will be modeling and reading and writing numbers to 110 and 120. And it's just, I will teach this lesson. I'll send you a video on this lesson. So if you feel like you don't want to do math tomorrow, that's okay. You still have Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday to do these pages. And I will send a video probably tomorrow on this page explaining how to do it to the kiddos. And then 6.10 is going to be just almost the same as 6.9, and I will do a math lesson on each. And then you will have to give them their math test on Friday. So math test on Friday. And we will be done with chapter 6.6 with chapter 6. If you have questions, if your child struggles, please let me know. I can call and help your child and help them be motivated. And the other one would be write complete sentences on one topic, and this is going to be your journal. You have 2 journal entries this week, and they have to have, or actually 3 journal entries this week, and we will be focusing more on writing in the next weeks, just because it's something that first graders develop at the end of the year. They develop their writing. They have to have complete sentences. They have to have beginning and they cannot repeat a lot and. So it has to be a couple sentences with a period with a capital letter. So the topic is, what do you know about bunny rabbits? So they have to start with a complete sentence. I know that bunny rabbits can be different colors. That's one sentence. They can be different sizes. That's another sentence. I will find a video on YouTube about bunny rabbits and send it to you so they can watch it first and then write on a certain topic. So that's going to be writing. Then review and practice. This is going to be a lot from our entry task. So magic E-words, read and write. So the word nope, we're going to tap N-O-P, nope. Why? This O says O. Oh, because it's sneaky E. That's right. So I'm going to cross sneaky E, but I'm going to put my